So I never really thought we were going to see a day where used iPhones were going to have a problem in general. But it looks like something is probably going to work in the favor of people buying these used iPhones rather than selling them. Now, excuse my voice if it's been sounding weird. I've been a little sick, but these videos, I'm so heated right now because of what's about to happen to people who are selling these devices, but also it's good for consumers. It's totally okay. So this article came out from Mac Rumors the other day stating that more signs of low iPhone 14 demand emerge across the resale market and supply chain. So I saw that and I was like, okay, very interesting. The article basically went on to kind of showcase that certain data that was gathered by Cell, which I guess is a selling cell phone analysis firm, where they averaged data from 40 buyback vendors. They actually showcase that the iPhone 14 and the iPhone 14 Plus are performing very poorly in terms of value retention. They are stating that it is depreciating twice as much as the iPhone 13 and the iPhone 13 mini in the same 10-day period after launch. They state in the 10 days after launch, the standard iPhone 14 models lost 38.4% of their value on average, over double the 18.2% depreciation of the iPhone 13 models in the same time frame last year. Now, I'm going to pause right there because that is crazy. The fact that the iPhone 14s have depreciated this much is absolutely crazy. I mean, the 38.4% we're seeing, that is over twice the 18.2 that we saw last year of the iPhone 13 models in the same time frame, kind of showcases that, for one, Apple's plan of getting people probably to migrate over to the Pro models maybe works a little bit more in their favor, maybe a little bit more. But two, this also hurts a lot of, potential, maybe future owners of iPhone owners who maybe are waiting another year to purchase an iPhone or whatever and are going to end up using maybe an iPhone that's still unsupported, like an iPhone 7 and iPhone 6s, and a lot of Apple applications and a lot of apps in general may be a little bit outdated, and in certain ways that also hurts Apple because they want to be able to make money from their consumers. That's like the number one thing they really focus on, and because of that, they're not going to be able to do that if you're not super tapped into the Apple ecosystem. So that's why they want people to go and purchase the latest phones. But here's the other thing. They go on to state the 512GB iPhone 14 is the worst performing model, depreciating 40.3% during the 10 days after launch. They say last year the 512GB iPhone 13 mini. Remember, the 13 mini was, again, one of the worst selling iPhones in general. The 13 mini of the 512 variant was Apple's fastest depreciating model last year, and that only lost 29.8%. If you remember last year, we were going crazy because we were saying the 13 mini was a failure. The iPhone 14, based off these numbers, it is a complete failure, just based off the lack of people wanting to buy these phones. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a situation where the main model, like the main 14, the 13, the 12, not like the, 12 Pro or like the 13 mini, the 12 mini, like none of those like kind of spin-off ones. I don't think we've ever seen a situation where it's been the main models, the 11, 12s, 13s, those ones having problems selling. So I'm going to be very curious to see what Apple's going to be doing right now. I mean, I hope their plan is working in the long term of, I guess, people focusing on the pros. But again, I think it works in more people's favors if more people end up buying iPhones, even if they cost less in the future, even if they're the cheaper models. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.